Let's knock out the top 10 budget cards live first. That way we can get on to the gameplay. So, without further ado, let's get underway. What's up, everybody? Is your boy Chief Ludes. And today we're going to be counting down the top 10 budget cards in NBA 2K22 My Team. As you can hear, my cat Katana is really excited. She's over here like, really excited as well. She wants to know about the budget beasts also, which is pretty sweet. I should make her own My Team account. Probably wouldn't be able to do it due to her lack of thumbs, though. Do cats have thumbs? I don't think so. Either way, you know the drill. 4 honorable mentions, then the top 10 list. So let's get started with one of my favorite cards in the game. Obviously, like, this man needs no introduction, realistically. Scottie Pippen. Look, Pippen's still really, really good. I wish it was a big diamond Pippen. I truly do. Scottie Pippen needs no introduction. He's still fantastic, obviously. Like, NBA 75 version is the one I would go with because you can give him more badges. You can actually find some rather badged up versions of Scottie Pippen. A lot of people use Scottie for a long period of time, honestly. Myself included, obviously. This one's got 8 Hoff badges for 13K. Are you serious right now? I might cop this. This is a really good deal right here. What did you give him? Difficult shots. I think off ball pass. No, he already had that. Difficult shots. Tireless defender, I think. Bailout. Yeah, not the greatest badges in the world. Fearless finisher was the other one. Yeah, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. You can find some rather badged up versions of him with unlimited contracts, unlimited shoes, even. He's still one of the best pure defenders in the game. And if you're looking for a pure wing defender, look no further than my man Scottie Pippen. Don't worry, I'll be back later in the stream looking for badged up Scottie Pippens. I've been doing this all day. Next up, honorable mention Darius Miles, the medical fraudster himself. Huge fan of this card, to be honest. Very, very good. I was shocked. 6'9", really gangly, long arms as well. He's more of a kind of a rim attacking threat, but he can step out and shoot if you really need him to. He can handle the rock. He plays pretty good defense. If you're looking for like a middle of the road kind of wing, just someone a little bit different against the grain, look no further than Darius Miles. He can do a little bit of everything. He's not really going to shoot from range, but he can handle the ball. He plays okay defense. Like, he's a fun card to use, especially for like 4,000 MT, which I think is a good price. Next up, honorable mention. I've talked about this card a lot, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. Pink Diamond Larry Bird. You can go in here and find badge edition Larry Birds. You can find unlimited contracts, unlimited shoes on Larry Bird. A lot of people use this card for a long period of time. That's something I highly recommend, even if you have these cards already. It's not a terrible idea to go in there and just look to see if there's a card that's right about, what the median amount of every card is. And if it's got like an unlimited contract or an extra Hoff badge or something, just pick it up. Who cares if you lose 1,000 MT? It's worth it. You know what I mean? I swapped my Larry Bird out for this Larry Bird that had Hall of Fame Chef, which isn't the most helpful badge for Larry Bird, but it's pretty cool. Also had unlimited contract and unlimited shoe and stuff. So it is what it is. Honorable mention number 4 is a card that I'm a bit higher on than a lot of people, certainly, which is ironic because I don't even own this card. Pink Diamond James Worthy. Really, really good combo forward if you're looking for a combo forward that can do a little bit of everything. Look, James Worthy's pretty solid. Like, he plays good defense. He can shoot from the corners. He can attack the rim. He is missing some badges. He's not the greatest defender in the world, but James Worthy is always good in 2K. All right, number 10. Now, the reason Bill Russell gets on this list, in addition to me being kind of high on this card, is the fact that the budget center position outside of like 4 guys isn't really the greatest in the world. That being said, though, Bill Russell is still really, really good. He can shoot from deep, kind of not the greatest release in the world, but he's still not terrible. You can get this one for 7,000 MT. 6'10", like, he's huge. Catch and shoot corner specialist, rim intimidator, post move lockdown. Good stable of badges. Like, if you're looking for a pure 3-and-D center, you could do a lot worse than Bill Russell. The reason he's so far down this list is because I think there's a couple guys who could play the same position that are a little bit better now. But Bill Russell is still usable, certainly. Number 9. This is a new card, and he is really cheap. Like, I mean, like, literal discard value. Jeff Green. You can get Jeff Green for like 1,500 MT or less. 6'8", fantastic release. I forgot exactly what release he has. Let me double check on that real quick. He has jump shot 50, same as, well, Jeff Green and Chris Kaman. He has pretty much every badge you'd really like him to see outside of range. Like, he's got clamps, interceptor, intimidator, 6'8". Like, he can attack the rim, he can shoot, he can play defense, he can dunk over people, he can play on the interior. Jeff Green is awesome. He's clearly the best, maybe not the best amethyst in the game, but one of them. Like, if you're looking to build like a super budget squad, you could do a lot worse than grabbing Jeff Green. Jeff Green himself might be better than cards that are worth 20 or 30K in some instances. So, number 8, this one might be a little bit of a surprise, but I want to spotlight this card because I think this card is a lot better than people realize. Billy Cunningham. Dude, I'm not kidding. Like, Billy Cunningham is actually really solid. Like, I'm not joking. This card is pretty tight. Like, 6'6" is a little small at the small forward, but he's more than usable for sure. And like, he does a little bit of everything. He's essentially like a small forward Blake Griffin, basically. It's a little bit smaller, but he can attack the rim. He can shoot. That Blake Griffin release is really solid. He plays lockdown defense. I wish he played shooting guard because I would run him at shooting guard. 6'6" is fine at shooting guard. Honestly, at this point, small forward is fine too, but if you run into a Giannis, you're going to have issues. But Billy Cunningham, I wanted to spotlight him because he's so much better than you would expect. He is a little bit pricey. Like, for that price, I think it's probably a better idea to grab like Scottie Pippen or like Darius Miles realistically, or guys that you'll see later on this list. But Billy Cunningham's fun. I like to spotlight fun cards sometimes. Number 7, my boy, Thon Maker. Is Thon Maker the greatest card in the world? No. Absolutely not. Is he a 7-foot like demigod that can kind of play in a fun capacity? Yeah, absolutely. Like, he's an extreme budget card you can get for like 1500 MT, and he's just going to be fun. In addition to being relatively good, you're gonna have a fun time running Thon Maker. Thon's goated, dude. He's got gold quick first step. Like, he can shoot from the corners, he can shoot from up top. He's got good hot zones. He can handle the rock a little bit. You know, he's got the crazy Slender Man build that Thon Maker has. It's just, he's fun to use. Number 6, another kind of expensive card, but a card that I think is really good, especially for the price. Blake Griffin. He's a little bit more on the expensive side compared to the rest of the cards, but he is a 6'10", can play either power forward or center. And honestly, like, if you're looking for someone that's going to be a great offensive player, can attack the rim, can handle the ball as well, and still provide you with a decent little bit of defense, like, Blake Griffin's the one. He's fun. He's a good guy. He's not. I don't know. I don't know about Blake Griffin's like actual personal life. I don't know if he's a good guy, but he's a good card is what I meant to say. I don't know why I called him a good guy. Number 5, another budget card that I think is, I keep typing Birdman like his last name is actually Birdman, but Chris Anderson. Chris Anderson's good. Like, he's good. He's one of the best budget centers you can get in this game. Absolute lockdown defender, 6'10". He can step out and shoot too, which I think is very interesting. I did not expect him to be able to step out and like crack shots, but he can do that, which I think is really strange. I don't know why 2K did that, but it's okay. He's got jump shot 35. Same release as Nate Thurman, which is really, really good, actually. He does have catch and shoot. You know, he has great interior defensive badges as well. He's fast. He moves around really well. He can contest shots, I think, at a high clip. I would give him like corner specialist and some other badges. Like, he does need badges for sure. But this card is way better than I expected him to be. Truly. Number 4. This is easily, if not the best point guard you can buy for this price, one of them. Pink Diamond Kyrie. Pink Diamond Kyrie is so good. So good. Look, like, Pink Diamond Kyrie is significantly better than you would expect Kyrie to be. Now, yesterday you could get signature Kyrie for this price as well, so I expect that to happen again. But for 20K, like, the non-signature one's just fine. He does it all. Catch and shoot, hyperdrive, quick chain. He's not going to boom, obviously, but Hall of Fame chef, quick first step on Hoff as well. And then he's got like every defensive badge on gold plus limitless spot up. He's going to be able to attack the rim. Granted, he's going to get blocked a lot because he is just a layup specialist, but he's going to be able to facilitate. You can 3-hunt with him. He plays pretty good defense. He is more than deserving of being the 4th card on this list. Number 3. It couldn't be anyone else. Had to be Serge Ibaka. Serge is still fire. Like, he is easily the best budget center that you can buy in this game. No question about it. If you pair him with our next guy, your front court is fine, especially on a budget. And you can put these two guys in your front court for, I'm not kidding, like 10, 11,000 total. Serge is great. 6'10", you really don't need the signature version. Like, set shooter really doesn't do that much. He plays lockdown defense. He can stroke from deep. He blocks shots. He can dunk. Serge is just good, dude. Like, Serge is fine. Number 2, we got a pair of new cards coming up. This guy is the perfect complement to Serge Ibaka if you're looking to build like a budget front court. Josh Smith is great. I cannot speak highly enough about this Josh Smith card. Truly one of the best defenders at the power forward position in this game that we currently have. 6'9", he has a good release. Clamps, interceptor, intimidator, posterizer, pogo, and fast twitch. If you're looking to pick someone else, like pick someone out that's going to be able to defend some of the best power forwards in the game, look no further than Josh Smith. You can get this dude for 5,000 MT. That's fucking criminal. It's criminal. This shouldn't be this cheap, but it doesn't matter. He is this cheap, and he's so worth it. Like, even if you're running like a relatively expensive squad, like, I mean, like a 200K squad or something like that, I don't even think it's a bad idea to run Josh Smith. Like, I run Josh Smith in my main lineup because I like this card that much. Wild. Number 1. Come on, this is cheap loot you're talking about. You know who's coming through? The white boy god himself, Bob Sura. Look at 6'5" point guard with frosted tips. You already know I'm fucking with this guy hard. Like, Joe Johnson release, 6'5". He moves well. Hall of Fame quick first step and catch and shoot. He can play at the shooting guard too if you really want to go that route. Plus, you can get this dude for 5,000 MT and less. I've seen him go for like 3K today. That's criminal. It should never be that cheap. He's so good. Shout out to C Farmer for the follow. I didn't see that. Thank you. Look, I'm not kidding when I say that Bob Sura is potentially a top 5 point guard in this game. That is personal preference, but he's for sure a top 10 point guard in this game, and you can get him for like 3,000 MT. So for that reason, I would highly recommend, regardless what your budget is, go pick up Bob Sura. Because at the absolute worst, if you have to use diamond point guards for any reason, he is without a doubt the best or second best diamond point guard you could possibly pick up. I'm not kidding. Look, don't take my word for it. Anybody you ask will tell you that Bob Sura is nice. So look, if you're looking for any budget cards whatsoever, refer to the top 10. Thank you.